guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Nat X Budgets here on YouTube, and I am a 22-year-old cash budgeter. On this channel, we do cash stuffing, cash budgeting, using the snowball method to eliminate our debt and grow our sinking funds and our savings challenges, and just overall eliminate debt. So, welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoy all the cozy vibes, and I already filmed an intro, but it was really cute. Basically, I explained the story of how I got this Starbucks drink, and it got really cold because I got caught in the rain, and now I had to like change and put on some like dry clothes, so I'm a little wet, I'm a little cold. And my Starbucks drink is at this point basically non-existent. So today we will be stuffing $1,670, and this is the first paycheck of November. I get paid bi-weekly, so today's paycheck is going to account for the next 2 weeks that we're budgeting for. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm going to unstuff my little cash wallet, and we have some rollover, which I'm so happy. I love having rollover. And then coins. I have a ton of coins. So my coin jar is getting pretty full and pretty heavy. I cannot wait to completely fill this up, because I think I know where I'm gonna put the money for it. I don't think I'm gonna split it up. I'm just gonna put it into one sinking fund that I have. And I think that my coins are gonna go to my clothing sinking fund, because I feel like I never really have enough in that sinking fund. Every time I make just a little bit of money in there, I deplete it when I go shopping. So I just wanna like keep it in there. Okay. So we have $26 in rollover from the last 2 weeks, which is super excited. And I'm gonna show you guys where this goes. So I'm gonna put it right here for now. So let's stuff our cash envelopes. Okay, I don't have any receipts. So groceries is going to get $160. So we have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160. And this is gonna last me the next 2 weeks. Okay. So gas is gonna get 40. Usually I would roll over the money that I don't, or the money that I do have left over in gas, but I'm going to roll it over just this paycheck because I'm going on a trip next week. Wow. Yeah, so that's happening. I'm going on a trip next week, and it is a road trip, so I'm trying to like save as much money for gas as I can, although I did budget gas money into my little travel fund. This is just like something extra, you know, we'll see what happens. So gas now has 50. Okay, eating out, we'll be getting 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Okay. And I got this cash tray last week, and let me tell you, putting the cash up there it just makes it so much easier than just like having a bunch of bills scattered around. I love it. So eating out has 100. Okay, spending is gonna get 40. Okay, so 20, 30, 30, 40. Okay, coffee is gonna get 25. Okay. All right, so household is going to get 40 as well. I think I'll put it as 20, 10, and then 2 5s. I think for my little like envelopes, I'm just going to break up the denominations into much smaller bills. So I feel like that's just easier. 40 in household, and then $10 for date night. And I've been saving up a lot of money for date night. Like my boyfriend and I have been so busy lately that we haven't been going on date night, and I keep saying like, oh, we have to go on date night, but things kind of get in the way, which isn't our fault, you know, like we've been out of town so much lately and the holidays are coming up, so it's like the weekends are our only time to go on date night, and we don't even have that. So date night currently has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76. It's pretty good, I think. $76 is wonderful for date night. Yeah, but this envelope's getting a little thick. Okay. All right, let's move on to bills. My least freaking favorite binder to stuff. All right, so starting out with rent. Rent is getting $375. $350, $70, and $5. Okay. So rent has 1, 2, 3, 50, 75, 375. And I stuff all my bills in half. It's much easier on the wallet, you know? Okay. Utilities is getting 38. Okay, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Wonderful. Okay, credit cards is getting 66. 66, so 50, 65, 66. subbies are getting 15. That's just 10 to 5. Okay, student loans is getting $20. Student loans has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. I think hopefully this is enough for like a monthly payment. I actually am due to start paying back my student loans like now. But it's weird because I don't see like any due date, like an email or something saying like, oh, your first payment is due soon or it's due today or whatever. So I keep checking the website where my student loans are at, and I don't know. So I think I'm gonna start making a payment even though it's not saying like this is your minimum payment. So I'm not sure. I don't really know how this works. If you know how student loans work, please let me know. So it now has 120. Car is getting 130. 130. Okay, wait. 120, 130. Okay. So I think I just realized that I messed up the budgeting. So for some reason I budgeted 130 for my car payment, but I only needed to do 123. So now I have more money for my car payment than that's actually due. So I guess I have 200, 220, 240, 250, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry, 253. Which is fine. Maybe I'll make a 253 payment, or I'll just like pay what's due and then the remaining could just go into next month's payment. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know what you think. Okay, gym is getting 65. 20s, 40, 65. Also, my boyfriend and I decided that we aren't gonna go to the CrossFit gym that we go to anymore. So this is our last month. So we already paid for the month of November, but starting like mid-November onwards, we're gonna start working out in his PT clinic, because his PT clinic also, like he trains at that PT clinic, and they have like a renovated gym facility now. So the price that we're gonna pay for our like gym subscription basically is gonna be significantly cheaper than 130, which is what we paid for our CrossFit membership per month. So I do have 130 here. That's enough for my CrossFit membership, but I think I'm just gonna use this money to pay like a couple months worth of that membership. So I'm not gonna stuff gym for a while, which is great because then that's basically saving me like so much money every single month. So gym has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 130. Yeah, so that's like basically, I think, 6 months worth of the gym subscription. So go me, I guess. Sometimes it's worth it if you want to invest money like that into your gym membership, but we didn't think it was worth it, especially right now when we're trying to like budget and really just save up as much money as we can. Sometimes you just gotta make some edits to your budget, and that's totally fine. Okay, so annual subscriptions is getting $10. And I know I have to change my like budget sheet because I have categories that are kind of like all over the place. And sometimes it gets confusing, but I just haven't had the time for that. So annuals has 10, 20, 25, 26, 27. And I haven't been prioritizing this envelope, which is pretty bad. I keep prioritizing like literally everything else but this one. I think starting new year, I'm going to prioritize annual more, but we'll see, Okay, tennis is getting 20. And I just paid for my tennis classes like subscription. So that's awesome. Actually, I was supposed to go for the first time like today, but it's been pouring like nonstop. So, you know, and it's an outdoor tennis court type of like classes, so. But the classes are outside, like it's an outdoor court situation, so I literally couldn't even go to my first tennis class today. Anyways, totally fine. Roth is getting 5. So Roth now has 5, 10, 15, 21. Okay. And taxes is getting $1. Wait. 5, 35, 36, 7. So I'm using the dollar from rollover for my taxes. I didn't budget out for the dollar, so it's kind of convenient that I had one from rollover. Anyways. Where's taxes? So taxes has 40. So that's all with bills. So let's move on to some of our savings. Okay, so car and health. If you're new, my car and health sinking funds are basically like always empty. So I'm starting like a separate savings challenge in this pouch for those 2 sinking funds. So it's getting 15 today. So now car and health has 10, 20, 25, 30. And the savings challenge is going to be like 1K. So each sinking fund is going to get like $15. Sorry, what? So each sinking fund is going to get $500. I think like having that amount in both of them will give me like a peace of mind. Okay. So Car and Health now has 30. 5K challenge. So 5K challenge over here is going to get $245. Yikes. 220, 240, and 245. Right, so savings challenge now has, wait, let me fill my box. I think it was 160 that I counted for. So I know I'm filling in 160, but I did borrow money from my savings challenge for something. So basically I am putting back the money that I took out earlier and plus 160. So if you're confused where I'm getting the 245 from, that's where I'm getting it from. Okay, I don't know. should I count the 5K challenge? Maybe. So 5K challenge right now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 550, 560. Damn. That's actually pretty incredible, 560. I did, I think I stated early, like in an earlier video or something, that this 5K savings challenge is for like a separate or additional, I might say, that snowball. So that way, like, I can just hit like a chunk of my credit cards with this challenge, and I'm not going to complete the entire 5K challenge because I don't have 5K worth of debt, but the amount that I put in here bi-weekly adds it up. Like I was able to save $900 in like only a few months to pay off one credit card, and now I'm doing the same thing for another credit card. So once I reach like 1,000, however much one of my cards is, I'll just use this savings challenge to like chunk it out of the way. Anywho, now let's move on to emergency fund. And emergency fund is getting $15 as well. And I typically get a marker and like cross it out here, but my marker is like all the way over at my desk and my foot fell asleep. So I'm not getting up anywhere. So we're gonna add $15. So we have okay, so we have 1,000 in the bank, 1,000, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. So 1,046 in emergency. Do you guys have like a specific goal in emergency? Because I know most people use their emergencies for like random things, so it's kind of like they just add and add and add, and I don't know, like they don't really have an end goal. But I kind of want to use my emergency as like my 3 to 6 months, or if like I get like a random bill out of nowhere. So we'll see. Okay. Where is it? All right, and that's all for savings. Let's move on to sinking funds. All right, so grad school will be getting $20 today, which means I'm definitely gonna be over $300 in the sinking fund, which is awesome. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 311, 312. Yeah. Amazing. I think 312 is kind of like my lucky number. I've been seeing like 312 a lot. The apartment that I live in back home is 312. So that's a good number. So we did emergency. Debt, snowball is getting skipped. Home is getting $5. It's empty, so it only has $5. I think once I save up enough for my health and my, what was it, health and car sinking fund, I'm just gonna like do the same thing for home, because I also feel like I never have enough in home, or it gets depleted like every couple weeks. Okay, health is not getting stuffed. Electronics is getting $20. So electronics now has 50, 70, 90, 95, 96. $96. Car funds is getting skipped. Buffer is getting $15. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot feel my foot at all. Anyways, Buffer has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Where's Buffer? Also, I got this like free printable off the internet for like $1,000. I think it's like pretty convenient actually. So like, even though Buffer isn't a savings challenge, I just like to color things in, you know? Anyways, Manifest is getting $3. So Manifest now has 20, 30, sorry, I just spaced. Okay, so 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 46. Oops. Okay, Natalie is getting skipped. Okay, Rollover, however, is getting the $25 from earlier, which is amazing. Okay, so Rollover now has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. Is there something that you guys use your Rollover for? Because I feel like for me, Rollover, if I build enough of Rollover, I would definitely love to make like an extra debt payment on it. But if not, it's been kind of serving as like my oh shit envelope. So yeah. All right. And that's that for this binder. Okay, now let's move on to little blue over here. Okay, so most of these are getting skipped actually this week. I will be stuffing though Christmas, and Christmas is getting 40. I'm like going rogue right now on buff stuffing like my envelope like crazy for Christmas. Okay. So Christmas now has 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 260, 265, 266, 267, 268, 268 plus 150. Okay, gifts is getting a sad singular dollar. I'm gonna start buffing that one up again in the new year, so I'm excited. I don't really need to get gifts anymore unless it's like Christmas. So Max Designs is getting skipped. Travel is getting 110. And that should be the very last that I need for my trip that's upcoming. Okay, so we have 100, 150, 170, 180, 190. Okay, Adventures is getting $15. Adventures now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51. Okay, Winnings is getting skipped, unfortunately. Plants is getting 5. Okay, and then parents are getting these last $2. Okay, so parents now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alrighty. This was the end of my first November cash stuffing. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like these little cozy vibes. Usually I'm more talkative, but my foot hurts so much because it fell asleep in the middle of this video. So I'm gonna try to go and wake it back up. Maybe I'll make myself a nice cup of tea. I haven't had breakfast yet and it's like 11 a.m. So I'm pretty hungry too. My parents are coming to visit this weekend, so I'm super excited to see them like very, very soon. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you back at my next cash stuffing. So if anyone hasn't told you today, you're awesome, you matter, and I'm so thankful that you're here watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, my foot.